Hey guys, what's up? Hope you had a great weekend. This is Taylor from thetradinganalyst.com. We're going to take a look at 5 of the major key stocks here that really move the market. The market can move without them, but typically the market trades with these stocks. And to sum it up here, I'm seeing kind of a mixed bag. Not all of these stocks are looking weak. Not all of these stocks are looking strong. And so I think that's kind of what we're seeing in the market right now. So I'm going to go over each of these stocks. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm seeing for them. And just to go over the reason I'm making this video is to kind of just give you an overall picture of kind of the health of the market. I'm going to give you some specific levels here for these specific stocks, but the main point of this video here is to give you an idea of what's going on with the market as well. Because typically these stocks, the market most of the time can't move without these stocks in either direction. Okay, so we've got Amazon right here. Amazon, one of the biggest companies in the US. We first and foremost have a few things going on. We've got this trend line. As you can see, it bounced there, here, right here, right here. We broke that trend line right here. We also have a break out of this big sideways trading range right here. Okay, as you can see, sideways trading right here for about basically 2 months, just over 2 months. We traded sideways on Amazon. We weren't able to really break out, weren't able to really break down, but now, as you can see, we're breaking out of this range, okay, to the downside. We broke these lows right here. We're closing, significantly closing below this level. So we're below the trend line. We are below the box as well. So I definitely think Amazon can head lower. I wouldn't get too bearish on Amazon just because we have a lot of support below us from really all this sideways trading that we did right here. So there's a lot of support below us, but I definitely could see some short-term downside for Amazon. Okay. The next stock we're going to look at is Apple. Apple is one of the more bullish stocks that we're going to cover here. And as you can see, Apple has not violated any trend lines or supports or anything. We're still even holding above the 20-day moving average. You can see we had previously broken over this resistance right here and here and here. We finally broke over it with strength. And as you can see, while the rest of the market, and I'm just going to kind of zoom in on Apple, while the rest of the market, and this is the most recent action that we're seeing right here, while the rest of the market was showing a lot of weakness last week, basically Apple has just been trading sideways. And to me, this looks like a bull flag. All right, there's the flag. Here's the pole, however you want to draw it. Again, I'm not huge on patterns, but it is a consolidation here. That's what you see typically. You see a nice uptrend, and then you see a rest period. So while the rest of the market has been seeing a lot of red, Apple has been holding up pretty strong here. So Apple, if we get some kind of strength in the market and Apple breaks over this level, I think we're going to see a new breakout for Apple. So again, you're seeing Amazon weak, Apple, I wouldn't say super strong, but holding up really well. So I guess relatively speaking to the rest of the market, Apple is pretty strong. Okay. The next stock here is Google, another one that's pretty strong. All right. You can see very nice uptrend lately right there. We're holding that level. You can see we've been in an uptrend here, and really we haven't violated any kind of support or anything like that, or resistance. Okay. More just sideways trading the last couple weeks. Okay. Amazon broke down. Google and Apple have been basically just holding up really well. Okay. In this, again, same thing that I mentioned here for Apple is that yes, Google is not breaking out per se, But relatively speaking, it's showing some strength here because the rest of the market was heading lower. Okay, the S&P 500 finished lower on the week. NASDAQ, Dow, everything finished red last week, whereas Google basically just traded sideways. So relatively speaking, it's showing some strength. The next stock we're going to look at, oh, and the other thing I want to show too is, go back 2 years of action, and you can see that we've been trading in channels here for quite some time. You can see that channel lasted here. We broke out of it, headed lower. All right. Here's a channel. As you can see, we broke out of it right here, headed much lower. Here's another channel. All right. Yeah, we broke out of it there, but it ended up failing. But we're still within that channel. So if we break this channel right here, then we can be looking for some downside. But we're still well within this channel. All right, well within this channel. And another thing I want to point out about that I'm just noticing about this channel is that notice how this channel and this channel's low were virtually in the same spot. Same thing with the high. Okay, virtually have the same high. All right. This low, notice this low is much higher than this low and this low of that channel. So maybe this channel will end up being a different. We're going to see some kind of different result, or maybe we still have higher to go to reach at least the highs of these channels. Maybe we'll go even higher since we made a higher low. We'll see. I'm just pointing out my observations. All right. The next one that I want to look at. Google, and then Facebook. So Facebook, right here you can see, has been trading in a, I'll move my face out of the way. Again, this is a year of action on Facebook. Facebook looks somewhat similar to Amazon, and it's definitely showing, as you can see, you know, Google and Apple Google and Apple were kind of trading like this, sideways and holding up well, whereas Amazon and Facebook are trading on the lower end of their ranges and looking like they might break down. Okay, Amazon has already broken, whereas Facebook, which we're looking at right now, hasn't quite broken out of this level. Okay, we're still trading within this channel. You can see started here, bounced there. We're kind of right at that channel right here. And this, to me, this channel isn't super, especially on the bottom side. You can see it didn't really touch it that well here or there. So really we only have like 2 touches. So I'm really only using it as kind of a guideline, not as a, if it breaks, this is super significant, but just as a guideline that we've been trading within this channel for about a year. But same thing with Amazon. We were trading sideways for the last, 2.5 months. All right, 2.5 months. And right here, we're still holding this range. We're looking like we might want to break down. We actually closed below that box by, $1 or a few cents. But to me, that's not a significant enough break for me to consider that a break. So we'll need to see more weakness on Facebook to consider this a true break. So we'll see what happens, on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. If we get a bounce, maybe we can get some kind of a breakout. We'll see. But it needs to hold this level. Okay, and if it breaks this level, to me it would be looking like a great short. All right. And as far as support levels and targets on Facebook, you can see right here is a great support. You can see it traded sideways against it there, bounced against it here. So if we break this support, 161, to me, that's going to be a great level to hit for Facebook. Okay, it's also, I think, probably a Fibonacci retracement level. So I'm going to draw a fib from this low to this major high up here, right there, and you can see, yeah, so the 61.8 and the 50% Fibonacci are on either side of this support. So we've got the 61.8 is really the best Fibonacci retracement level where we see the most reactions to, and that's right around 156, okay, which is just a few bucks lower than that $161 support level that I mentioned. So we've got major support lining up with a major Fibonacci level, okay. The short-term downside, but that is a buy zone to me between about 161 to 155, okay. Microsoft, another leader in the market, okay. You can see here major uptrend, major uptrend, and you can see also that virtually we've been trading sideways for the last basically since we bounced in June right here. We've been trading sideways between that range and about this range right here for quite some time. Okay, so to me, this is a bullish consolidation pattern because we've got this nice big uptrend, and now we're just kind of resting. Okay, we're resting, and Microsoft looks more like Google and Apple to me than it does to Amazon and Facebook, which were showing more weakness. And what I mean by that, and I'll just kind of zoom in so you get a better picture, is that Microsoft got this big gap up on this day, similarly to how Google did, and really just have some sideways trading since then. Okay, no big sell signal, nothing like that. Of course, if we break these lows, that would be, to me, a short-term sell signal. But again, you know, even just going back here, you can see that even, for example, this trend line break right here on Microsoft, okay, that's a beautiful trend line. It breaks right here. That looks like it's going to dip, and then boom, it just bounces, okay? That's why I do not use trend lines to make trading decisions, really. I have strategies that I've worked on for many years, and trend lines is not one of the things that are what I use in my strategies. Okay, so we've got sideways trading right here. Again, relative strength to the rest of the market that's been trading sideways and lower. So that's what you want to look at. You got Microsoft, Google, Apple, all showing some decent strength. It's not that they're breaking out, but they are holding up while the rest of the market is going lower. And then you've got on the other side, Amazon is the weakest looking stock that we looked at, and then Facebook is the second weakest that hasn't quite broken down yet. But if we do see a little bit more weakness on Facebook, then that would be a good short trade candidate. Okay, I hope that this video really helps you out, gives you a better understanding of these individual stocks and as well as what they mean to the market. And if you don't already know, I run a premium trading alert service that alerts members in real time of entries and exits with exact prices for that in real time for options trades. We're going to start introducing some stock trades coming up here in the next few weeks because I have just developed or I'm about to finalize the development of a strategy that will be trading stocks. But for right now, it is only options, but in the next couple of weeks, we will do stocks. So what you're looking at right here is the portfolio tracker, the real-time portfolio tracker that we use to track all of the trades that we alert to members in real time. All of the entries and exits texted to you in real time. You're going to know when to buy and when to sell. You're going to see here that the average win is about double the size of the average loss. You can see we have plenty of losers, but the key here is to letting your winners run and cutting your losses quickly. And that is how we remain very profitable in the last year. Okay, we've been doing this portfolio tracker for about 14 months now. And in that time, the total profits of following all of these trades, including the wins, the losses, and the break-even trades, every single trade, the total profits here are just under $300,000 at $289,000 $1,000. All right. Again, we don't win every trade. That's not realistic. We have losing streaks. We have winning streaks. But in the long run, we are extremely profitable and members are very happy. So if you would like to start receiving these alerts, sign up today. I'll start sending you these alerts as early as tomorrow morning. All right. You're going to be able to become consistently profitable. And not only are you going to get these alerts, but you're going to get a virtually 24/7 access to me. I've got my phone with me everywhere. You can access me by responding to any of the text messages that I send out, or via the live chat or email. I'm available to you to answer any questions that you might have, or give you help guiding you through the market. I'm just really available to you for whatever you need. Also, I make member videos weekly that go over our open positions, the state of the market, and so many other things. And you're going to be able to get inside my head, profitable trader, and that's going to help you grow and get better. And at the very least, it's going to help you give you more confidence in this service and the trades. Also, there's a video vault, educational vault, of previously recorded educational content that I've done over the last 7 years of having this service. You're going to get so many things, not just alerts, that are going to help you make money in the market. So if that sounds good to you, sign up today. I'll start sending you alerts as early as tomorrow, and you're going to get access to all of the educational and video content. I hope to see you in there, and I look forward to helping you grow your account.